The innovation of Lemken products is setting new standards. This was also true in the development of the new Karat generation of cultivators. The main goal was to develop a cultivator that's easy to pull, without any compromises, since working and mixing quality had to fulfill the highest standards. That means a machine that's not only easy to pull during initial flat stubble processing, but during deep intensive soil loosening as well. Lemken's team of design engineers has invested a great deal of energy in this project. The effort was worth it. The results are beyond impressive. Two innovative developments should be highlighted in this context: the symmetrical arrangement of the tines and the new share concept. Together, these features make the 3-bar Karat cultivator a superior product. Regardless of the task, the Karat's intensive mixing capability is ideal, and it is noticeably easier to pull. The Karat's novel frame concept makes it possible. The basic construction of the frame is trapezoidal. The idea behind it: despite the symmetrical arrangement of the shares, the line distances are identical over the entire working surface. This allows the Karat to run extremely smoothly. There's no lurching or pulling to the side. Another advantage of this novel cultivator concept: no banks are formed when cultivating successive strips of land. The right and left flanks have a completely uniform appearance. Especially when working on hard, dry ground, shares have to demonstrate the ability to move through the soil easily and evenly. For this, both the share points and the V-shaped dovetailed guideboard have been redesigned. The combination of narrower share points and a guideboard that curves around the beam allows the tines to glide smoothly through the soil. It still produces excellent results, since Karat thoroughly mixes crop residues and effectively loosens the soil, both during flat stubble processing and deep loosening of the subsoil. The upper guideboard is another feature showing how Lemken design engineers have dedicated themselves to improving details. Here, the corner spurs are curved toward the rear on both sides of the blade, in order to reduce the resistance to soil flow even further. In addition, organic matter can no longer become tangled in the blades. The new Karat is the right choice for full-surface, flat stubble cultivation with working depths of 5 to 7 centimeters and for intensive topsoil loosening up to 30 centimeters. The line distances of roughly 27 centimeters leave sufficient room and guarantee blockage-free cultivation. A cultivator must cope with a variety of demands. Different tools are required for stubble and subsoil processing. This is why the shares on the Karat cultivator can be equipped with a quick change system. That saves time. Behind the share, a metal pin held via a splint is retracted. Just like that, the share can be pulled from beneath the blade. The share can be reattached just as quickly. On the weight-optimized mounted version of the Karat with working widths of 3, 4, and 5 meters, discs and rollers run behind the 3 share beams to ensure optimal leveling and reconsolidation. Easily accessible, the working depth can be adjusted quickly and centrally. Along with the roller, the discs are adjusted via parallelogram. This always guarantees the proper disc position without having to carry out additional adjustments, which can be very involved. Thus, operation and use of the mounted Karat are perfectly simple. Incidentally, the 5-meter wide version of the Karat is about 500 kilograms lighter than a comparable model in Lemken's Torit line of cultivators. On the semi-mounted Karat with working widths of 4, 5, and 6 meters, the combination of leveling discs and rollers is located behind the chassis. The new leveling roller on the semi-mounted Karat not only makes it extremely maneuverable, it also allows for a high level of reconsolidation. And pendular balancing ensures the perfect working depth. This is set precisely and comfortably by a hydraulic depth adjustment. All Karat cultivators can be fitted as standard with new maintenance-free automatic overload safety devices. This does away with time-consuming lubrication. Tripping forces of more than 550 kilograms assure that the tines stay firmly in the ground. Now, nothing can get in the way of safe and uninterrupted use on rocky ground. Choosing one of Lemken's Karat cultivators means choosing a highly efficient cultivator. It performs just as powerfully when mixing straw and stubble as during intensive subsoil cultivation. It runs quietly, is versatile and effective in use, easy to adjust, and can be set up quickly. These traits are common to every Karat model, a Lemken cultivator you can always depend on.